Hey, what is up? What is up? Let me know if you guys can hear me. I'm testing out this new streaming service platform. It's called Live Streaming or wait, Talk Studio. Sorry, Talk Studio. So I'm still getting used to it. Um, yeah, and it seems like it's working really good with the intros so far. So good thing, because I was having some issues with like StreamYard and then OBS slash what's it called? I forgot the other name for it. OBS, but old schoolers call it OBS. It's called Streamlabs. But anyways, we got it all figured out. Hopefully you guys could hear me. I always get a little nervous with the audio. But we're here to enjoy the fights, you guys. This should be chill, should be fun. I mean, I'm not gonna lie to you. I'm not like super hype on this card. I feel like the last two cards were really good. So, unfortunately, I couldn't do the lives for those. I wasn't feeling well last time. So, I remember just watching it on my own here and I just needed it. There's been a lot going on. I don't know if you guys been keeping up with my other lives and videos because I realized that my UFC people are a different crowd. But um, yeah, I've just had a lot of like random things happen. Like my dog passed, and then um, one of my friends passed away too, and then a lot of work stuff. Good work stuff though. At least there's that. And but yeah, it's been an interesting last few months. So apologies for missing a couple of live watch alongs there. But hopefully we can get back on track with it today. I'm psyched. But like I said, it's not my favorite card. Uh, but anyway, let's get into the fights. I don't even know who my picks are yet, so we'll kind of go through it and I'll let you guys know. Usually I'm like hit or miss. I'm like 50-50 with it. I never actually bet, you all. I just kind of I was doing like shots every time I got one wrong, but today I have Angry Orchard hard cider and I have the Jason Voorhees uh special edition here, blood orange flavor. So I actually tried these earlier. Um but I did like shorts, so gonna upload those later, so look out for that. That'll be fun. But yeah, I'm gonna crack into this. I love me some hard cider. I've always been an Angry Orchard type of gal. So aside from my tequila, you guys know I like that tequila. But yeah, let's check this card out right now and then we can start watching it. Actually, let me pull up the stream as well. Let me get situated here, y'all. Let's see. Hopefully, you guys are having a good weekend so far. Mine's been pretty damn good. I'm not gonna lie. I went to the Galaxy Con here in San Jose. That was pretty fun. Got to meet Kerr Smith from Final Destination. I got my poster signed, which is all I really wanted because I had Devin Sawa sign it like a few weeks back. So it's been fun. I'll go ahead and do a live later to kind of show all that stuff off. But for now, let's get into it. It's time. Okay, that's the last time you're ever going to hear me do that. Unless I've been drinking more. But let's see. Let's see. Let's see if I can remember my password here. Dude, and how about that news? Paramount Plus? What? Good thing I have Paramount Plus subscription. So I was really happy to hear that UFC is going, like, they cut a deal with Paramount Plus for their future events. I don't remember when it's starting, 2026, I guess, but no more pay-per-views. That is monumental, you guys. Like, I am really really happy about that because if you even go back to some of my older lives, like that's been something I've said from the beginning where I just always felt like I really enjoyed MMA, but I felt like a lot of my friends and just people that I knew just never really understood it, and I it's not like I can be like, "Oh, yeah, just spend $80 to fucking figure it out, and, like, you'll trust me, you'll like it." It's like they're not gonna take that chance, when it costs so much. So, it's not like, like, any other sport like American or like football or, basketball where you could just tune in to your like local station and pop it up. So I always had that gripe because I felt like I was getting so much out of the sport, and I wish that other people would enjoy it. So now that it's going to be on Paramount Plus, I think there are going to be a lot more eyes on it. And I'm like really happy about that. Really, really happy because it is a great sport. A lot of people look down on it because, the brutality of it all. And yes, there's that. But if you learn to understand the technique behind it and what these fighters are really, not to sound cheesy, but fighting for, a lot of times they're like, they all have their own story and like where they came from. And it's inspiring to see them kind of do their thing. And I think that gets kind of lost in translation because of the brutality aspects of it. But it is a beautiful dance, is how I like to describe it. A lot of people describe it that way, and I would agree with that. But anyway, let's remember my login. Oh God, I'm a mess as usual. Let's see here. Oh God, here we go. Nope, I think. Trying to remember my password here. Boom, I'm in. That was easy. Okay, I thought I was going to struggle a little there. So many passwords for everything these days. It's ridiculous. Let's see. Let me pull up the correct stream here. Make sure here we go. Boop. All right. Here. Lower the volume here. Okay. Pull that back up. Ooh, it's been a minute, guys. I'm a little rusty here. So let me know in the chat, you guys, who you guys are going for, rooting for. And yeah, we'll get into the card. Okay, I'm trying to maneuver here. Let's see, screen. Share screen. I have to be careful here. I always like screw this up. Okay, here we go. All right, cool. Seems to be working well. No. Sorry, I'm still new to this streaming thing. The new Talk Studio is what it's called. So let me figure. Hey, there you go. Last time I was struggling more with it. Right. Cheers, you guys. Cheers, because I got it right this time. Ink. Mmm. Mmm. Smells pretty good. And it tastes pretty good. So it's one of those where it actually tastes like what it smells like. But all right, let's check this card out here, shall we? So we got Duplessis versus Shamaev. That'll be an interesting fight. I'm going. Should I start from the earlier? Yeah, let's start from the earlier fights. So first we got Tim Elliott versus Asakura. So I was surprised to see Tim Elliott on this list. I feel like I haven't seen him in a while, or else I just don't really remember his last fight. Let's see, Tim Elliott. Tim Elliott. And he looks like he grew a lot of facial hair, if I remember correctly. Let's see here. Pulling this up. Yeah, okay. I wasn't going crazy. I was like, I don't remember him looking like a freaking bear like that. Okay. So last time he fought was 2023. So I'm not crazy. Yeah, guys, that's awesome news. I'm not going crazy. It's cool. Okay, so sometimes I wonder. Anyway, I don't even know how to pronounce this guy's name. Madureji? I don't even know that guy. But that was his last opponent, and he won by a triangle choke. So that's pretty cool. Impressive. But before that, he lost against Mokaev. Don't know that dude either. But that was back in 2023 as well. He lost by arm triangle. And then he had two decisions before that. And another loss. Okay, so I mean, decisions. I don't like to see him. I don't, and it seems like he has a lot here. He has a string of decisions, and then he's got the arm triangle, which is cool. I don't know. We'll see. We'll see what I don't remember what happened. Like, why was he out for so long? Did he get an injury? I do not know. Maybe we'll look that up in a little bit. Um, but yeah, I mean, good to see him back. His record is 20-13. So yeah, I I like want to be going for him, but I don't know because like it seems like he's all hit or miss. Now this guy Asakura, I don't really remember this dude. Asakura, Asakura. Let's see. Okay, his last fight was in 2024 December. Okay, he lost against Cambodia, which is a respectable loss. Cambodia is really good. And before that, he was in, is it Risen or Risen? I don't know. I've heard it pronounced both ways. But he lost against, or no, sorry, won by TKO, and then he got a KO before that against the Montoya. Okay. I don't really like to look when they're from other like promotions. I don't really like to look at that record because a lot of times, the UFC pool is just they're a lot more talented than a lot of these other promotions. So it just feels kind of unfair to do that. So yeah, and he lost. It's a very like what have you done for me lately type of sport. So I guess I'm gonna go for Tim Elliott. I guess I will. He's looking right there. He looks kind of like Chiesa, doesn't he? When Chiesa had the long hair too. Anyways, okay, so that's the flyweight bout. Then we have Cannonier versus Page. That's gonna be a banger. I'm excited for that middleweight bout. Um, yeah, what is there to say? These both of these dudes are killers. I feel like Page has had a bit of a slump. Is that correct? Let me check. I remember correctly. No, actually, he's been doing okay. A little bit hit or miss, but oh, that's right. He's from Bellator. I forgot about that. I'm starting to remember now. Okay. Yeah. So he fought against Kevin Holland. Yes, I remember this. Um, and then his last fight, I'm sorry, he won against Holland and lost against Ian Gary. And then his last fight, he won versus so interesting. Yeah, Venom, because I remember him because he likes comics and he likes I think he would bring up like Venom collectibles onto in the Octagon, which is kind of cool. See, it behooves them to have some kind of personality. That way, someone who has a failing memory like me can remember them. But yeah, I think I'm gonna go with Cannonier. Cannonier, come on, he's like scary. Like I don't even have to look at his record, dude. That dude is like I feel sorry for whoever has or will face Cannonier. It's just like he throws bombs and it's not even funny. Like, so yeah, I'm going for Cannonier. Next is a welterweight bout. Jeff Neal versus Prates. remember liking Prates, if I remember correctly. I think so. I also really like Jeff Neal though. Jeff Neal is like he's pretty solid fighter, if I remember correctly. Damn, I feel like I haven't seen some of these dudes in a while, right? Like, where have they been, Neil? They're currently doing intros right now, so we have another year left. Okay, so Neil. Okay, yeah, kind of hit or miss. That's kind of like that, but he's still like solid. Like he's got some good wins too. Like even though he's kind of back and forth, it's like his wins are good. So he beat Los Angeles by TKO. Probably an old and weathered Los Angeles though, but still pretty good. Then he had two losses before that. Lost versus Ian Gary, lost versus Rachmanov, and then beat Vicente Luque, pretty good. And he beat Ponzinibbio. Dude, those two were scary at one point. They kind of been both falling off. So yeah, I think I can go with my guy, Jeff. I don't know what he can say. And what's up, Porno King Time? Good to see you. I'm sad I was missing the last two lives, but it has some stuff going on, so I can jump on. Hope you're doing well though. Okay, what's new? Okay, I don't know this Lerone Murphy versus Aaron Pico. I feel like I know Pico, but not Murphy from England. Murphy, let's check him out real quick. The Iceman. That's what he goes by, the Iceman. Oh wow. Dude, how do I not know him? He's been in the UFC since 2020, 2019. Holy smoke. Okay, the fight started. We'll get back to this, guys. Storm Shadow, what's going on? You're picking Duplessis. Dude, I think okay, I'm not gonna reveal it yet, but dude, it's that'll be an interesting one. I'm very curious as to how that will pan out. But I do have my pick already in mind. But I'll we'll get back to picks after this fight. I don't want to miss this fight because I've done that before, where I'm just like gone yapping and then I miss some uh, big moments in the fights. So okay, let's see. Let me raise the volume real quick. Oh, Sakura is the favorite. Ooh, nice little combo. Ooh, Asakura. Oh man, he's landing a lot of good ones. A nice little counter though by Elliot. Dude, Tim Elliott looks so different in this. Like every time I see him now, it's like each picture looks like a different person. We have like a changeling in the house. The heck? Now it's like he's clean cut compared to that picture. But he's still got the facial hair, but it looks like clean. I don't know. Storm says so. We got two former Bellator fighters in the same card. And Pico, oh, Paige and Pico will be interesting. I'm excited for page now. Now that I remembered him, I'm like, "Yeah, he was really good." I liked him a lot. I don't know Pico too much, I don't think. But yeah, it'll be cool to see how they do. Oh, yeah, Asakura has really good timing. He keeps landing flush too, which is really cool to see because it seems like he's just always 2 steps ahead. Phew. So Elliot is says it's he's ranked at number 11 and Asakura's number 15. Yeah, Elliot, I forgot that he's, like, a little bit awkward in the way that he in his, like, movements and stuff. Who did I pick? I picked Tim Elliott, right? Yeah, I feel good about that, even though Asakura looks really good right now too. Dude, little cartwheel action from Elliot. Okay, they're on the ground. Elliot's got side control. Kornoki Time says, "Elliot looks like he's doing some strange dance fighting technique." Yeah, it's like that drunken dance. That's what they call it, right? The drunken fighting? Elliot holding him down. So Rogan just said he's a, like, seasoned grappler. I don't remember that, but I guess he is. Okay. First round, I think, is, Asakura's round. Oh, I'm not gonna say her name out loud because she's asleep. She's, like, dead asleep right now, but if I say it, she'll come running over here, so, yeah, she's knocked out. She's doing great, though. She's such a love bug. She's very playful, which is what I need. I needed a dog to kick my butt because I love Benji to death, but he was always so chill, a little too chill, you know? So, I got pretty complacent with that, and she makes me, run, like, we'll run together, so it's really good for me, actually. Thanks for asking. Dude, it is like a drunken style. I didn't even notice that before. I can't believe I didn't remember th I wonder ooh, ooh, Tim Elliott threw a nasty punch right now. Another one. Yeah, I somehow don't remember his fighting style being this exaggerated before. Maybe that's something he's, like, I don't know, been working on lately? I don't know, maybe I just don't remember. I did get some chicken, guys, some Cajun chicken that I'll bust out a little later. You guys have snacks on you right now? What you guys munching on tonight? I'm sad I didn't go get some Dickle. If you guys if you know, you know. I need some more Dickle in my life, you know what I'm saying? I haven't had any in a while, you know? Oh, I started laughing and look who showed up. Her name's Ripley. She's such a cute girl. Oh, all right, mama. Go over there. Go over there. The thing is, I wish she was a lapdog, a lap dog, and I think she wishes she was a lap dog, but there's no room here to lift her. She's a little bigger than Benji, so I wish, but you're too big, girl. Go over there. Go over there. Go over there. Good girl. It looks like Asakura is a little bit. Is he? I don't know. I was gonna say he looks a little more tired now. Like he's not throwing as like accurate as earlier. Earlier he was just laying them off. Crazy. Amelia. Oh, Elliot all over him right now. I do not want weren't you here? I feel like you were here. So it's popcorn. I got dill pickle popcorn last time and it was so good and I was like raving about it. And then as I was talking about it, the word "dickle" slipped out. Yeah, dill pickle, the D, yeah. But it was dill pickle flavored popcorn, and it was so good. Oh, Elliot. Oh, that's gotta be in. The mounted guillotine. Get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it, get it. That's in. Oh, no, he just wiggled out. It's not the right. Oh, he did tap. Oh, shoot. I thought for sure he wiggled out of the angle. Oh my god, what a comeback for Tim Elliott. That's awesome. Hell yeah. Hey, Pages. Good to see ya. Everything's been good. Everything's been good. Last couple of months were pretty crazy, but I'm getting back into the groove of things. You know, it's life. I was, just don't want it the way you pronounce. Whiskey is my snack tonight. Ooh, nice. That was awesome. That was an awesome win by Tim Elliott. All right. So let me get back to the picks. 1-1. Okay. Oh yeah, I was gonna look up Murphy, right? Oh yeah, and then I saw that he's got like a really good record. Um, he's mostly undefeated. He has one draw back in 2019. versus Tukhugov. I don't know how to pronounce it, but yeah, and I just noticed he's been in the UFC since 2019. I don't remember him at all, but his last opponent was Josh Emmett, and he won by decision. He does seem to be a bit of a decisionator, guys, but a win's a win. He has a couple KOs earlier in his career, so interesting. Okay. Versus Aaron Pico, and Pico is the one Storm Shadow is saying is from Bellator. No wonder I don't recognize him. Okay, yeah, so he just came from TFL, and then before that, he was at Bellator. Very cool. Um, but his record looks pretty good. He has a couple losses, but nothing crazy. And it looks like he has a lot of TKOs. Hmm. Uh, he's the favorite. He's the favorite. Oh, let me share the screen. Um, oh no, here we go again. I don't know how to. Let's see. I did it right earlier. Now I can't do it right. I think it's double click, hide on stream. Oh God, this is annoying. Give me a second. Let me figure this out. I think it. Oop. Nope. Nope. Uh, spotlight. What's the difference between spotlight and on screen? I'm on screen, but it's not showing me on screen. What the hell? Okay, that's tricky. I don't know how to do this, you guys. What did I do earlier? Let's see. 2? Nope. It's the same problem I was having before. Well, I guess I could just show you the screen. That's fine. So, so yeah, I think I'm gonna go for. I have a feeling Pico's probably gonna win, but I think I might go for the underdog just to, change it up a little bit here. Let's go for the underdog right now with Murphy. Let's see how we do with that. And then lastly, we have the main event of the evening, middleweights. So we have Dricus Duplessis, Duplessis versus Kazmat Chimaev. I think that's how you say it. I'm going for Chimaev. I just think that he's a scary dude. I think he's gonna want this belt. Let's just put it that way. So he's gonna be extra motivated. And yeah, you know what I say? Like a lot of these dudes. Wait, where's? Hold on. Let me get my real quick. I don't remember his last fight. Chimaev. Let me look him up. I just know he's scary. Okay, yeah, I do remember. Whitaker versus Whitaker. I don't think I went live for this one. Did I? I don't think so. I don't remember. But yeah, he pulled off a face crank submission on Whitaker. Yeah, he's freaking undefeated, guys. Who knows? This may be his first loss, but I think I'm gonna still go for him. I don't think he's gonna lose, knowing that there's this belt on the line. So yeah, and Dricus, I just don't really like Dricus very much. I just don't. He's good. He's well rounded. what else can I say? Yeah, he's also got an impressive record. I don't remember if he's undefeated. No, he's not undefeated, is he? I don't think so. Dupless. Didn't he lose versus who did he lose against? Hold on. Should have remembered these stats like I used to. Oh no. Yeah, he did lose back in the day. So he's undefeated in the UFC, but he does have a loss by KO. So, oh, two losses. So yeah, that's still really freaking good. I mean, he might as well be undefeated. But yeah, his last fight was versus Strickland. I think I do remember that. It was just interesting. So yeah, I'm gonna go for Chimaev. Let's see if I could figure this thing out again. Let's see here. So we're between fights, you guys. So we're just chilling right now. Okay, time says something tells me Dricus is too strong for. Ooh, that's an interesting take. I could see it for sure, but I do think that Chimaev is pretty imposing too, though, in his own long, lanky way, because that could be underestimated too. A lot of times, like that long, lanky leverage. Let's see. Man, this seems so good. I'm gonna bust out my food in a minute. But yeah, I was gonna check this out. I'm trying to see how I can toggle here. Why don't There we go. Oh, I see, I see, I see. I just have to do that. Okay, cool. Now I know. Is there a shortcut, like a hotkey for it? What's better, this one or this one? I feel like this is probably a little better, huh? Let's we'll let it, yeah, let's take a look at this layout. I saw weapons after you touted it, thought it was good. It's super good. I love that movie. That's like movie of the year for me right now. Always so happy to watch original uh like screenplays, you know. It's yeah. That movie kept me guessing the whole way. Somebody told me they knew exactly where it was going. I was like, how the hell did you know that? Because typically I guess stuff like that, but not with that one. I was like, what? I guess like on a basic level, sure, but I went with a friend and she was pretty pissed about the ending because, you know, it's not a I won't spoil it completely, but it's not a happy ending. Not a completely happy ending, I should say. And she was like, absolutely not. Which is like I was telling her like I love that aspect about it, you know. I like when they're not like always happy endings. Like you know how it's gonna end with a little bow tie on it. Carlito Classico. What's up? What's up? What's up? Good to see you. We're just chilling, waiting for the next fight. I'm actually pretty hyped for this next fight. Like Paige, I did not remember him until I did a little research again, and now I'm like hyped for this because I didn't realize it was him. What's the platform I'm using? It's called, I always get this wrong. It's called Talk Studio Streamlabs. So it's part of Streamlabs. It's like a more no pun intended, but more like streamlined version of OBS. So it's a lot more like StreamYard. It's actually almost identical, except some of the toggles are a little different. So I'm getting used to that right now. But it's great. It's only 10 bucks a month as opposed to StreamYard that was like 40. I was like, I'm not gonna pay $40. I don't monetize my channel for one, and I don't really use a ton of features. Like now that I'm paying for this version, 10 bucks, it's like, okay, cool. Now I can like have a background and stuff. It's cool. It's cool and it's not a ton of money to where I'm like feeling bad about it or, you know, I just it's doable. Yes, weapons awesome. You knew Carlito? What the hell? When did you know? Well, I guess in a certain aspect, like, they kinda tell you what's going on in the second act, right? Like, you already know it's just how it plays out later is what is wild, I think. I never know where anything is going. I feel like I've watched too much to, like, not, but occasionally when I get surprised, like, I love that, you know? I think I love being surprised. Let me turn the volume down. But it was still good nonetheless. It was amazing, amazing. It's funny people are pissed about that ending. I loved it, which is, as y'all know, the 3rd act on these. Yeah, no, same here. Same exact boat. Like, I didn't know what to feel about The Substance either. Like, I really enjoyed that movie up until the end. Like, don't get me wrong, I didn't hate the ending either. I just felt like it could have been maybe written a little bit better to where it wasn't so jarring, you know, because it was out of nowhere, like, completely. But, I mean, I still liked it, you know, overall, but yeah, the 3rd act same with Hereditary for me. Hereditary, I was not happy with the ending. I thought it went off the rails and not in a good way. We doing bets on winners and you drink for a loss. I'm not drinking Hard A today. I'm laying low with tequila. I'm not really just because 'cause I've had some losses in my life the past few months, and, when that happens, like, and I start drinking, I typically like drinking when I feel good, because for me, alcohol, like, heightens what I'm feeling. So if I'm feeling good, it makes me feel great. But then more recently since, with Joseph passing and with Benji, I just don't wanna trigger, those emotions, and I feel like if I have alcohol like Hard A right now, I'll probably do that. It's a problem I have that I like to control. So I'm keeping to my hard cider. Cheers. Hard cider is good. Yes. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Cheers, cheers, cheers. Pink. I mean, obviously, I could still get drunk off this, but, it's a lot harder to do that for me, and it'll take way longer, so here we go, fight starting. Paige versus Cannonier. I think I'm most excited for this fight right now on the card, period. Like, both of these dudes are, like, beasts. Carlito says, "I just got done doing a show with Dan. We talked about you, and I mentioned you're using a new platform." Yeah, it's pretty great. Really, really dig it so far. Even knowing it still had surprises, I love it. Yeah, 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 yeah. Written better. That's a fair critique. Yeah, yeah. It's like I like a hard left sometimes, but ugh, it just I guess what made it worse was, like, I really enjoyed for Substance, I really enjoyed where it was going in the first 2 acts, so I was like, "This is aw" so it was, like, so even though it was fun at the end, it was just, like, disappointing because I thought we were gonna continue with whatever else was before that, you know? Yeah, Hereditary. It happened with some another one that I can't think of right now too. Yeah, I just numb myself. It just magnifies my emotions, so I'm not gonna say her name because she gets all hyper, but that's actually a good question. I should go check on her. She's in the other I'm actually gonna check on her real quick, just to make sure she's okay. What are you doing over here? Are you up to no good over there? Oh, shoot. What did I miss? I heard something. She's good. I was just checking that she wasn't, like, chewing on something she wasn't supposed to. Damn it, I missed something big. It's okay, they'll do a replay. I'll drink for your losses, the which ending wasn't my favorite similar. Thank you. Cheers. Cheers, guys. Cheers. Yes. Cheers, cheers, cheers. I'm trying to remember yeah, the ending for Witch. But see, with that, I feel like with Witch, it was more of a it was like the beginning of this, era, I feel like, of horror where it's like, quote, unquote, "elevated horror," which is I hate that term, but, you know, at least it was a little more original when they first came out with it, but then afterwards, we had all these other movies that were like, okay, kind of similar. Damn it. It's okay. I'll watch the replay. Oh, Cannoneer got dropped? Dude, let's go Paige. No, I'm going for Cannoneer, huh? Dang it. I'm going for Cannoneer. Did I say that? I don't remember. I'm gonna try to go back and listen to what I picked because I like both these guys, so it's hard for me. You guys remember who I picked? Elevated Horror. Dan and I discussed that. Oh, yeah? How funny. I gotta go watch that. How is Dan? I hope he's doing well. I gotta try to get him some of these. I know he wanted some. Um, they were super limited, so I got the last one it wasn't even my Target, it was Target, like, 2 towns away, but I happened to be down there for other things too, so I was like, "Hell yeah." But, yeah, they're kinda hard to get. Okay, here's the replay. Woo-hoo! Oof. That was nice. That was nice, but he wasn't out, you know? Like, he just lost balance, which I'm just saying is, like, so impressive because I feel like somebody else would have gotten, like, completely KO'd. Well, I just put my glass in the dishwasher, but I'll pour you aw, you don't have to, Carlito. Dang, Paige fights with, like, 0 defense. Oh, it kinda reminds me of, like, Anderson Silva. Oh, another knockdown! Oh, shit. Is he hurt bad? He doesn't look hurt. I think it's their go-to to just say that. Somebody's like, "Blake's hurt bad." It's because they stumble a little bit. Oh, I really wanna go back and see, oh, am I live, you guys? You guys are here, right? I just okay. Wow, that was weird. I just looked at my phone and it didn't say live. It said, like, it was like a normal video. I thought the stream had cut out or something. That was weird. I'm gonna mute myself a little bit because I'm gonna see who I picked. I just don't remember. You guys, I picked Cannoneer. It's okay. Let's go Cannoneer. Carlito says Silva used to be my fave. Dude, Silva was something else back then. Woo! Nice little trip by Cannoneer. Yeah, I feel like Paige is just a little overwhelming for Cannoneer. He just looks bigger too. He's got, like, a more mobility. Cannoneer is like it just seems like he's struggling a little bit. Or maybe he's just waiting for his perfect shot like he does. Should I adjust my lighting? It's that weird, time of the year where the sun like, I can never get lighting well because I have windows back here. So earlier in the stream, it'll be a lot brighter, and then it gets a little dark. So let me see if that looks a little better. Does that look good? No? Yeah, that looks good. Okay. Carlita says, "Just cracked a new Battle of Heaven Hill for Joseph. Thought it was fitting." Aw, thank you so much. Here's to Joseph. Great friend, great fellow collector and like horror slash comic enthusiast. Yeah, just gonna miss that dude. Um, Pretty sad I didn't get to meet him like we had planned, but you know, it is what it is, and can't dwell on that. But cheers to you, homie for life and the afterlife. All right, I feel like Kennear's gonna have a good little comeback right now. Just have that feeling. So we are round 3. Dan and I were talking about maybe doing Frightmare next year. Oh my god, if you guys go, dude, I'm definitely going. I was gonna go this year, like, that's why I was gonna go to meet up Joseph there, and I had everything booked, dude, like, everything. I had to cancel it. Luckily, I got reimbursed or not reimbursed, but refunded for my hotel. I didn't get refunded for the actual badges, but okay, they are on the ground now. So Kinnear got him down. Um, but yeah, so I had to cancel it, and luckily with like flights, you get the credits, so I wasn't too bummed about that either. But yeah, the biggest bummer of it all was that I didn't get to meet him. So, but yeah, if you guys are going to, that would be epic. If we could all meet up there next year, I'd be down. Yeah, timing was just not right, but woo! Full mount by Cannoneer. Let's go. Yes, let's go. I called this. Come on, get it, get it, get it. He's still got time. He's still got time to situate himself. Ooh, big elbow. Cannoneer. Is Paige from the US? That's a good question. Let me see. Doesn't say here on the site UFC site. He's from England, London. Oh, Cannoneer with the Kimura attempt. Yes. 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 Get it. Get it. Get it. Oh no, he didn't get it. Damn it. Come on, dude. Do something. Let's do it. Get it done. It's crazy. It's like one thing to get into position, but to like hold it and then actually finish, it's so hard. Oh my god. He has 1 minute. 1 minute to do what he has to do to get it done. It's a good round for him, but where was this earlier? Ooh, big elbow. More, more, more. Hey, what's up, Kello? Wow, Tim Elliott. That's what I was saying earlier. I was like, well, hold on. Wait a minute. And then like he grew a lot of facial hair, so he looks completely different now. But he was good. He had this like drunken fight style. Oh my gosh. Ripley. He couldn't finish it. I mean, it was a good round for him, but he didn't. He didn't win the fight though. Ripley. Uh-uh. You get your treat. After they announce the winner, I'm gonna go grab my food because I'm starting to get hungry. Strange Harvest. Why does that sound familiar? But no, I haven't seen that. Any good? Oh my gosh, Michael Page, 23 distance strikes over Cannoneer's 8. Clinch strikes 6 versus 18. Round strikes 9 versus 23. So yeah, so Cannoneer dominated on the ground, but interesting. It's interesting to see how they'll judge these rounds. I would say Page won overall, but you never know. Yeah, never know. Twenty-nine, 28. Yep, Page won. So I'm not drinking tequila tonight, but I could cheers. Cheers. I lost this pick, but it's fine. It's fine. I like both dudes a lot. I think Paige might be up there in like my top 5 favorite fighters currently. Currently. Not of all time, just currently. to emphasize that. Carlito says new horror film threat. New horror film threat was talking about it. Just curious if you had heard anything. No, I haven't. I will look into it though. Where are they right now? They're in Chi-Town. Very cool. Oh, did he switch divisions? I didn't realize that. I watched him Elliot fight in person in like 2017. Oh, cool. Oh, you a fight fan? That's awesome. Yeah. I'm trying to remember. I don't think I've ever seen him live, but I remember like him in the earlier days. And I don't remember. I was talking to For an OK Time earlier. Like, I don't remember him having that like drunken fight style, but this time he really like brought it on. Maybe you'll remember. Did he always have that style? Oh my God, Orlando Bloom. He's in the building. I used to have the biggest crush on Orlando Bloom when I was in high school. Like, he was my guy. It's my, yeah, little boo thing. Chi-Town, that's my old city. Yeah, you're right. You were from there, and then Jennifer Courtney, buddy Jennifer Courtney was there too. I think she moved too. Though I love Chi-Town. Chi-Town was awesome. I loved my trip there. When I went with my sister. Freaking amazing. I think I like it low key. Don't tell anyone. I like it better than NorCal. I don't know if I would move to Chi-Town only because I don't think I could handle the freaking snow, Like, I'm Mexican, and us Mexicans really love our heat, our desert life. But no, actually, that's not completely true because I know there's a big like Mexican community or Latino community in Chi-Town. I just can't handle the cold. United Center, I'm sure. Yeah, probably. He probably had to change his style. Yeah, because I was noticing that he's had like a 2-year hiatus. And because I was like, where the heck has he been? And then, do you see this picture? Tell me that does not look like him, right? Like that looks like Kiesa. Get real. And I was like, who is this? Who is this hobo right now? Don't mean to be mean, but like, I don't remember him looking like that at all. It was on the same ticket as Michelle Watterson versus Rose Namajunas. Ooh, that's a that. Oh my god, that was a good fight. Yeah, Rose smoked her in that one. It was a head kick, right? I'm trying to remember. Yeah, that was a good fight. And that was when Rose was that Rose's first fight when she like shaved her head? I think that was like her first bald fight. That's a dyed beard 100%. Facts. I didn't even like cue into that. That's so funny. Carlito says snow wasn't too bad except on the shore. Oh, really? That city had the best flowers I've ever seen. Iowa sucks in comparison. Dude, I can't tell you what it was just the vibe I got there. I went in the springtime though, so it could have been that contributing too, because like everyone was just so happy. I think they were happy to like enjoy the nice weather. Everyone was walking around. It just felt so I don't just positive? I don't know how to describe it, but also the food is freaking bomb there too. Like everywhere we went was so good. So, so good. And we went to like all the staples there too, like food joints, I mean. Oh, where is my plow? Oh, what? The Plowers. Big head cake. Yes, I remember that. Dude, that was, like, the beginning of Rose's prime. I used to love Rose Namajunas. She was definitely up there. She was probably, like, my number 2 for a while, number 2 favorite female fighter. Um, she was so cool. She got a little weird later, but, and a lot less consistent, with just, like, her fight, ethic? I don't know how to, I don't know, there were some things about it that were a little weird after a while, but I really dig her though. She's cool. She's a cool chick. She's still fighting, right? Spring is best time in the city. Dude, it was amazing. It was amazing. Like incredible time. Try to take snow clearance seriously. I was there one time and it snowed like crazy, and the next mid-morning the roads were wow. That's good though. That's amazing. That head kick started the end for Karate Hottie too. Yeah, yeah. I actually met Karate Hottie. Um, she was super nice, very, very down to earth. Really liked her. She walked right back behind my cubicle and she stopped because like I still have like a bunch of like Funko Pops. The same story with Judober. He like really liked all my setup at the office. I moved there in spring, visited all the Dark Knight film loca ooh, that must have been fun. I had just finished filming Public Enemies before I moved there. I remember the movies to watch Public Enemies. I actually liked it. I like gangster flicks, though. I'm a sucker for gangster flicks since I was a kid. Like, I remember watching Godfather, all of the Godfather movies with my mom when I was, like, probably, like, in 3rd grade. Loved them. Although Christmas is really magical too. Dude, I bet. I have a signed glove from prom. It was nice. Yeah, I was tempted to have her, like, sign something because, like, I don't know, she was also one of my favorites. Just, like, her personality was really cool, you know? Like, she's somebody I would totally get along with, like, if, you know, she wasn't a fighter, she was just, like, a normal person. I feel like we would get along, you know? And then I don't know if you follow her on Instagram, but she had all I don't know if she's still doing them, but especially during, like, the pandemic, she was doing all kinds of fun, like, videos and stuff with Polly Home. I thought it was so cool. She's really cool. I miss that era. I feel like there are, like, a lot more personalities to follow, and, they were fun, you know? I feel like we're kinda lacking that right now in the UFC, but hopefully hopefully we'll get more personalities, especially with, like, the whole Paramount Plus deal and everything. I think it might attract a lot more people, you know? Fighters and fans alike, so we're really excited for that era. Yeah, the funny skits, dude, it was so hilarious. They were, like, corny, but it's, like, lovable, you know? She's just so cool. I was kind of bummed when she retired, but I get it, obviously. She wasn't in her prime anymore. I respect it when they kind of just leave without, you know, they they're aware. They're self-aware of like how they're not doing so well, and it's not in their best interest health-wise to continue doing this kind of crazy sport. Holly Holm is cool too. That head kick started the end for Ronda. Dude, okay, Ronda's my absolute fave. I love Ronda. Come on. To this day, I geek out over Ronda. She's so fun. She was so fun. She talked so much shit too, and it was epic. Epic. But yeah, and her streak was killer. And yeah, she eventually lost to Holly, which is like kind of ironic. I feel like those really like good fighters that have those long streaks, I feel kind of bad for them because they just have a huge X target on them. And then someone comes along and a lot of times I feel like the people that end up beating them don't have that long legacy, you know? They just want to beat the person. They don't have that long-term championship mentality that these their opponents who they beat like had. So it's kind of sad to see that. I was really bummed when that happened for Ronda. I mean, it was going to happen eventually. It happens to everyone, but damn, what a streak! Epic. But yeah, that kind of happened too with Rose versus JJ. So like I felt like Rose really had JJ as a target, like very like tunnel vision to beat her and trained to beat the person, not didn't train to be the champion long term. So Nama Yunus, like she had the belt, she lost it. She had it. It was like very inconsistent. And that's kind of why I was like bummed by Nama Yunus later because like her streak to get there was amazing. But then when she beat JJ, I was like, I did what I did, and I'm happy with it, kind of thing. Like a different motive. The motive was changed there. Sorry, I just went on a huge spiel about women's MMA. Dillinger is low key one of my favorite gangsters. He was respectable despite what Edgar Hoover tried to do to him. He was assassinated by a Texas Ranger for hire in the end. Wow, dude, that's something I haven't really done is like actually do research on like kind of like people are super into true crime. I guess that falls under the same umbrella. But I was, serial killers versus like gangsters. Like, that'd be cool to kind of go back and like read up, or maybe I'm sure there are podcasts out about that too. I would love to kind of delve into that a little bit because it's not as scary as serial killers. I cannot do the like the serial killer podcast because it's just too real for me, and I stay up for hours thinking about that shit. So it'd be cool to do the gangster. Even I guess gangster life could be a little scary too, but it's just more intriguing to me because it's a lot of it's like chess, you know, like human chess. Anyways, visited Dillinger locations too. The bar he last drank at just hit me so hard, like I was there in the past. Oh my god. Okay, maybe it is scary. Like you were possessed by him, dude. That is cool though. What a trip. I remember that. Wow. Cal says, I don't think Holly Holm ever won two fights in a row. Exactly. And that's what kills me. It's like, you guys are just, the motive is wrong. Like, you have to have a championship mentality if you want to be as good and as remembered and revered as they are. Because if you're just out to beat them, you're just going to end up being, oh, the person that beat so and so. But that's not a real legacy though in my mind. Like, I guess it's arguable, but I don't know. It bugs me. I've read 4 books and done a ton of deep dives. Dude, I might ask you for Rex later. I have too much to read, to be honest, but I am very intrigued by that. So, like, yeah, that's cool. She was undefeated when she fought Ronda. Yeah, in boxing though, right? Because she had only been in the UFC for like a little bit, if I remember correctly. Yeah, they turned the bar Jeffrey Dahmer used to catch victims into a tiki lounge in Milwaukee, drink there with friends a few times last year. I do love me a good tiki bar though. That's cool. I think it's creepy though when people do start like glorifying like serial killers. Like I love horror, clearly. But like in my mind that's it's fake and it's movie magic and it's I don't know, just cool to see the production behind it. Um but at the end of the day my brain knows it's fake, you know. But as soon as you get into the real shit, nope, no thank you. That'll haunt me. All right, fight starting. I'm gonna get a quick refill. I'll be right back. I have my food too. So I got some chicken tonight, some Cajun style chicken. I don't know if you can see it. Okay, so we have Jeff Neal versus Practice. I chose Jeff Neal because I don't really remember Practice. I remember him being good, but yeah, I just kind of fell back on what I know. Okay, so this time I'm opening up a sinful apple. Like I said, you guys, I tried these already and I filmed little shorts, like taste testers. So I'll be uploading those later. Cheers! Hope you guys are having a great weekend. Thanks for joining me so far. Okay, what's we got here? Reminds me of Tommy Guns. Oh, that Dahmer Monsters show by American Horror Story guy was so good that I will watch that. I will. But I know I'm gonna get freaked out for sure. Which is okay. I'm cool with being freaked out. I just can't do it a lot, or else it'll just haunt me. I was starting to listen to one of those like true crime podcasts, and I had to stop for a little bit because it. I was listening on my drives to SoCal. Holy crap! If you're driving in the middle of the night and it's like pitch black outside, and you're listening to one of those, dude, I probably shouldn't have done that. But I'll continue. I just have to take it little by little. Yeah, some true crime is captivating, but I find too much is yeah, exactly. The story is non-linear. Yeah, hunting is a good descriptor for too much true crime. Haunting, not hunting. It is, dude. I really can't. Let's go, Neil. He's on fire right now, looks like. I like all those, especially retired FBI profilers, like this thing 411. It's really great. You know what I think it is? I think it's just PTSD because I when I was a kid, I would watch Unsolved Mysteries and I would watch, Rescue 911, and that was so terrifying to me, more so than any movie that I watched back when I was little. So, I think that's really what it is, because I imagined myself in those situations. Damn, Prothis is on fire too, though. They're really going at it. It's a good fight so far. Good round. Gotta run. Have a good weekend. Later, Cal. Thanks for stopping by. Appreciate it. Oh my huge spinning elbow by Prothis. Just a clean ass KO. Holy crap. Oh my god. Let's see the replay. Oof, right in the temple. Damn. That sucks. Poor Jeff. Oh my god. They're gonna take a listen. I don't wanna hear it. Oh my god, Unsolved Mysteries has stayed with me too. We're just X-File kids. Exactly. Let's just keep it at X-Files. I'll try to believe all day long, but don't show me facts. Don't show me facts. Wow, those Muay Thai are so smooth with it. Dude, yeah. Wow, that was insane. You don't see a spinning elbow KO very often, so that's awesome. What a win. It's funny that he puts, like, the little dorky glasses, like Harry Potter glasses on. Oh my god, Rogan has one too. They say UFC on the frames. What the am I missing something here? Dana. The huge smile on his face. Dude, I can't believe they're gonna have a White House event. What the hell? Had a friend of Muay Thai so smooth. Dude, it looks so painful though. That's the thing, like, I guess all of these, like, martial arts look painful, but Muay Thai's on another level where it's, like, rough. Like, I don't know, they hit you in, like, the leg kicks and the freaking, like, knees and stuff, it's, like, brutal. What? Dana White confirming a fight ahead of time? It's unheard of. I'm just saying that because he usually hates it when people ask him what the next fight will be. All right. So I'm doing 50-50 so far, which is typical of me. Oh, wait. No. Sorry. Nope, it's worse than that. Yeah, I only got the Tim Elliott one right. Womp womp. Oh, Bilal's in the house. Good thing I'm not drinking tonight or drinking hard A tonight. Dude, I'm so bad with my picks. This is why I don't bet. Yeah, that's what I'm saying. Tequila night. Sheesh. Because I would usually start the stream off with a shot. So I would be 3 shots in already at 8:30. The event usually ends at like 10:30. Mm, mm, mm. I love this place. I still haven't gone to the actual location though. I've only door dashed this specifically for fights because it's just perfect. It's got fries and then like the Cajun seasoned chicken strips, and it's got a really yummy like sauce on top, like a almost like a I don't know if it's Chipotle or I don't know what, but it's really good. What are you guys up to tomorrow? I what am I doing tomorrow? I have Ripley has a doggy date um earlier in the day, and then we're probably gonna my boss has a shindig at night or in the evening, so that's up in SF, so I'm gonna have to head up there. It's his birthday, so kind of feel a little obligated to go. You heard from Jeffrey? I haven't. I need to check in on him because yeah, I haven't heard from him either. But I see that on Instagram, I could see that he likes a lot of the SF Giant stuff. So I know he's live. um, he's probably just really busy because the last few times I spoke with him, his schedule is tough. Um, he was working 2 jobs, but I think he ended up just with, the comic place, I think he ended up going full-time there, if I remember correctly, or he was trying to, at least, or he was almost going to. I think they, like, approved it last time we talked or something. So, I think he's just really freaking busy, honestly, which I can relate to that because there are some months where I'm just like, I can't do YouTube, I can't do IG, like, that's the first thing that gets cut off for me, um, because it's just so like, work's just overwhelming, so, no, like, I think he's just got a lot going on, but yeah, I miss him though. Mhm. Damn it, it would've been a good day to do, like, a show with you. Too bad I got some stuff lined up. Jeffrey! What the hell? Say his name and he appears. Oh my god, it's so good to see you, dude. Are you at work? Are you busy? I feel like you're always busy now. Which, like I said, I can relate. It's tough. It's tough keeping up with, like, YouTube and IG a lot, um, you know? That's so crazy, dude. Jeffrey. Look, he disappeared again, though. Where'd he go? He told me he listens when I last spoke to him, he told me he listens during work sometimes. That's why I asked if he's working. There he is. Nope, I just got home a little okay. I hope you're doing well, Jeffrey. We miss you. I send you messages, I usually just delete them before I read them. What? Well, here's the thing. I'm notoriously bad at IG, period, because I turn off my notifications, and I do that because I have to limit myself because if you haven't noticed all these years, have an addictive personality. So what I do is I turn off my notes because if I don't, I will literally be on Instagram all fucking day, and I just don't have the I can't do that. With a job like mine, I cannot be doing that. And especially because like, I live alone, so, like, I have to, like, manage my place alone too. So it's like when I'm not working, I'm usually, I don't know, washing dishes, doing house chores. We've talked about this, Jeffrey. So, I don't have the luxury to be, like, just chatting it up on IG whenever, you know? Sadly, I would love that, but yeah, it's, it can be tough. It could be tough, so you shouldn't delete the messages though, so at least I could see them, Jeffrey. Are you still at the comic shop? Yeah, Dan was lamenting on not talking with you in a while, and I explained, uh, we were busy working, JJ. Yeah, it's hard because, yeah, I'll have these months where it's, like, insane, literally. Like, I'll barely have time for myself. And then, and that's why, um, yeah, like, I need to have a dog because it forces me to take breaks. Otherwise, I'll just be a workaholic. Because, like everything else, I get addicted to work too. So, I need to have that balance, and the dog really helps me have that. So, um, but yeah, work can be crazy, and I'll have these, like a month it's usually, like, 3-week spurts where it's, like, crazy, 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 and then I'll have, like, 3 weeks where it's chill. Like, right now, thankfully, it's pretty chill. My sister's gonna come visit, and that's the thing, once it's chill, I'll have people, like, come visit me because I know it's downtime. So, even though it's downtime, it's not really downtime because I'm compensating for the time that was crazy, and I'm trying to do everything in that amount of time. So, could be a lot. I'm, like, choking. It could be a lot. But it's just the nature of working in sports, so it is what it is. There are pros and cons to it, but I don't know. Yeah. I'm, like, grateful for my job, but at the same time, yeah, it's like I can't really plan things the way I want to because, like, I can't have, like, a show that's like, a scheduled show because I never know when I'm basically almost on call is what it feels like. So anything could come can come up, sorry, at any time. So it's an ordeal. But, the people close to me and you guys hopefully by now understand that, and I just have to kind of ride with, just go with the flow. I read them. I usually respond if I read them, unless it's like one of those where it's like longer and then um in that case I will be like, "Okay, let me get back to this," and maybe I, like, forgot or something. But usually, if I read them, I'll get try to get back. That's awesome. So wait, oh, maybe that's why. Okay, so you're saying I read them and then you delete them because I haven't answered yet. Is that why? Jeffrey, you're not giving me time to answer you then, unless it's, like, weeks and I forgot about it. Which it might, who knows? Oh, that's not what okay. I don't understand. I'm always real, Jeffrey. I screwed the first one up. I was saying I send you messages, but I delete them before you read them. Ah, gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Well, you don't have to delete them, I will eventually get to them. What I do is I try to batch, read/reply. Um, and I'm not gonna lie to you, like I'll try to, like, get back to them as soon as possible, but the I think the lag is because I don't have notifications on, so I have to actually click into my message. God damn it. I have to actually click into my messages and dedicate a certain amount of time to that. And I usually do that, like, end of the week. So it could be a couple days of me not reading it. No, LOL, it's because it's better if you don't see them, not because of you don't respond. What are you writing? That's so awful. It can't be that bad. She'll get to them within a couple months. That might not be an exaggeration, but at least I get back. Getting back is better than nothing at all, right? I'm not excusing myself, you guys. I'm just telling you why. I guess that is an excuse, right? Oh, go there. Oh, Jeffrey, since you're here, come here. Come up here. This is my new girl right here. I don't know if you could see her. This is Ripley. I also don't know if you know that Benji passed away. Well, I had to put him down, unfortunately, but that was a couple months back, and I got Ripley. So I'm just busting balls. Honestly, though, let's be real. I do lag. I mean, I have to though. Oh shoot. Okay, so it's Murphy versus Beagle. I think I'm going for Murphy. Yeah, because he was the underdog. So I decided to go for the underdog in this one. Yeah, he was loved, and I'm okay just because I know he's not. I mean, he was not in a good place those last that last month. Oh man, Murphy with a was that a guillotine jab? I don't know what that was. If I if I you guys are making me choke on this food. If I had tequila on me, I would, but I actually don't even have any in this apartment right now. If you guys go live, I am totally gonna watch that. Yes. Yes. RIP to my binge one. Dude, I'm still tripping. What are the chances Jeffrey was watching? That's crazy. Nobody watches my UFCs. Holy crap. mercy, just murked the dude. Holy crap. Pobre pico. Pobre pico. Holy crap. That was nasty. Wow. I need a replay of that. Damn, he's still not okay. Holy crap. Dude, I like this guy. Larone. Another spinning elbow? I didn't see that it was a spinning elbow. Holy crap. Dude, what are the chances of 2 spinning elbows in one night? Spinning elbow KOs. That's nuts. Ah, oof, that's a good angle. Wow. I got this one right. Yay, guys. Yay. Dude, that was nuts. That's one of those that I would love to have been there live. Holy crap. Okay, so I'm not sure if I remember what I'm doing, but I think I need you to send me a link, Carlita. Wait, Carlita, are you live right now? Mm, mm, mm. That made me so happy. What a great highlight. That was awesome. That was awesome. You know what? This card isn't half bad. I was a little like, not sure how this is gonna go, but it's been pretty good so far. Oh, so I need to go live on a channel nobody follows. 10 to 4. What? Oh, he just called out Volk. Love it. I like this guy. I like him. My mind's decided. I'll send you a link when I get to my computer. I'm all reading your guys' exchange live. Well, I guess. Ha, ha. Yes, take a shot for me. And our victory, even though I'm still like, what, 50-50? Yeah, I'm 50-50. Not great. Not great, you guys. Time to lose it, yes. Cheers. Let's all cheers. Cheers, you guys. Pink. Shouting out his homie right there. He looks a little like a young Ben Askren, which, by the way, dude, what about Ben Askren? How crazy what he went through the past, like, 2 months or so. He lost so much weight. I'm glad he survived and, is, like, healing now, but jeez, that was crazy. Cheers. Rogan says he looks like a world champion. Yes, he does. Yes, he does. I'm impressed. Oh my god, we only have one more fight left, you guys. It's only 9. Oh, yeah, I forgot the intros are, like, half an hour long. Freaking in oh my god. Mm, mm, mm. Yeah, so I have Chimaev for the main fight. Who do you guys have? Hey, Carlito, are you guys still watching the UFC fights on, Jig's channel? Jig's, what is that thing? That one, app that I never downloaded? Like a chat. I forgot what it's called. Uh, what is it called? I always forget. I'm getting kinda full, guys, but these fries are pretty bomb. Not yet. Um, I tried so I tried them each because there's, like, 4 flavors. I tried them, I filmed little shorts for that I'll be releasing later. Um, but I just tried it and then, like, I wrapped them in I wrapped them so that the fizz will still be there, but now I'm just drinking so I still have a few left. Yeah, 'cause I wanted to just try them, I didn't wanna drink the whole thing, I don't wanna end up, like, drunk by the end of the taste tests. So, they're pretty cool, though. This one's called Sinful Apple. I've always been a, like, Angry Orchard slash cider fan. Um, there's a little theater that I like going to out here, Balboa Theater. They have, like, cider there, and, like, that's my go-to is, like, cider and popcorn. I just don't have my popcorn with me tonight, but, yeah, when I'm not drinking, like, hard A or tequila or whatever, I like I like me a good cider, for sure. Mm, mm, just waiting on the main card now, or sorry, the main fight. Championship fight for the middleweight division. Duplessis versus Shemaev. Man, I was curious how I don't wanna say her name out loud, but my new dog, I was curious how she would be with a longer stream because my streams are usually, like, an hour and some change, but this is the UFCs are typically, like, 3-hour long things, so I wasn't sure, but she's been really good so far. I'm impressed. I'm impressed by her. Oh, the Whitaker face crank. Yeesh. Yeesh. I think tickles too close. Uh, if you know, you know. If you know, you know. I'm gonna do a thing where it's like, I will only repeat it once to explain. Once per stream if people ask or if people don't know. I think that's good. I think that's fair. But yeah, I wish I had some stickles right now. I'm watching the feature right now. The pussy's really good though, I will say. Yeah, maybe we will just call Duplessis Tickles from now on. So has anyone heard from Adesanya lately? My goodness, I feel like he just dropped off the face of the earth. Oh my god. It's moments like this where it's like, can I please fast forward? All right. This means too full. I was like force feeding myself, but I'm good. Put this away. Okay. What am I? So he's number 3, huh? I want to refresh my memory on middleweights. Let's see here. Wow. Strickland's number 2? Ugh. Imavov? Do I know Imavov? Who are you? I don't know Imavov. Who is this man? He's not bad looking though, we'll say. Um, wow, Whitaker number 8. That's crazy. But it makes sense, but damn, like, just remember when he was on top. Costa number 12. Yeah, I gotta look into Imavov. What the hell? Interesting. Okay. I don't know Boralaho either. Anthony Hernandez. Damn, I'm like really behind with this division. Wait, who is the welterweight champion? Jack Della Medina? Medina? I'm really behind, guys. I need to catch up on shit. Oh my god. I feel like the sport moves so quickly. Oh my god. Oh my god. I tried going live and apparently I haven't in a while. Don't know what the fuck I'm doing. You guys are funny. It can't share link? That is weird. Just go to Talk Studio. You'll probably be able to do it faster, honestly. We're in okay time. Feels like Christmas with those lights. I work in Chicago. They boo everyone. Don't take it personally, Trickus. God, I don't know why this guy just. Well, I do know why. But he so reminds me, like his body type is like. I always think about Vittori. They're just like twinning all the time with the green shorts and everything. It says you're live right now, Carlito. I'm gonna see. Dude, if you guys stay on, I will hop on with you guys once this is done. Let's see. Let's check Carlito. Carlito Clásico. Oh my god, it does say you're live, Carlito. Wait, no, it doesn't. Not anymore. Wait, does it? No, it's not popping up. I think you were live for like a hot second and then it stopped. Do do do. Uh, Definitely don't give up on me. I'll figure this out. What's up, Juan Torres? Welcome to the stream. Are you gonna stream the fight? You can't stream the fight on YouTube because of copyright. So, um, no, it's just a watch along. So technically, you're just supposed to be watching at home, and we'll be watching at the same time. So it's just extra commentary, you could say. Oh my good. I've seen you both fall asleep on stream. So there's that. I haven't fallen asleep. I haven't fallen asleep, but I have been drunk on here, which is equally as hilarious. Want my money's worth, let it go. 5 rounds, please, JoJo. Let's do it. Get it. Get it. He was no, it says the video was deleted. Oh, okay, yeah. Fake news. Oh goodness. Good times, you guys. Good times. You're not a true YouTuber unless you've done something embarrassing live. Am I right? I can vouch for all of them. Oh my god. Let's get it going. UFC, please. Please, please, please. You know, he was annoying at first with like the fake kind of back and forth with Adesanya, I felt like, but I don't know, after he once he got the belt, I felt like he was pretty humble. So damn, Chimaev with little aggression. It's only the intro, dude. Just hold on. Okay, let's do this. Let's go. Woo! Like my excitement jig. No, I didn't call you Ripley. Ripley's here. Say hi, Rip. You're so beautiful. You're so beautiful. Chimaev immediately with the takedown. Oh my goodness. A little bit of a scramble here. So clearly, we're definitely more in Chimaev's world right now, which is not great for Duplessis. Duplessis. Ooh, crucifix. Ground and pounding. Dude, he got that crucifix so quick. Holy crap. They're small little mini punches, so but he's still stuck there. How do you get out of that, dude? You can't. Ugh, I'm getting anxiety just looking at it. Oh my god. I wonder if the judges count those little mini punches, I guess. I mean, it's still he still got him in a crucifix though, which is dominant position, so that counts for something. Holy alright, can we do something else with it, Shaman? Can we just, like, try something different here? Because their little taps are not doing much. "Hey, what up, Franklin?" They count for stats, but damage matters more. Yeah, I think they do sometimes count it, but there's nothing really happening. Okay, now he's got side, a neon belly. Dude, Chimaev is something else, man. This is like nightmare status, like smothering. Ugh, yuck. Good to see you, Franklin. Hope you're doing well. Okay, lay off the fence, dude. You're grabbing it with your toes. This is not a great round for Duplessis. Okay. Um, kind of keeps grabbing the fence there with his toes, though. Not really digging that, but okay, he's done. Cool. Ooh, Chimaev got. Oh, he had the back. Little scramble action. Do you get a guillotine like that? Yeah, it's gonna stay. Even the commentators were like, "It's not the move." Doing well, you? I'm good. Um, yeah, coming out of a very crazy busy, like couple months, but um, no, we're doing well. life is feeling more balanced again. Yeah, kinda getting back into the groove of things with my channel, which was nice too. I missed this, you know? I got my stuff working, Jeffrey. Ooh, well, Duplessis looks like he's in good spirits, so that's good. Throughout the time said many, said if Dricus got out of the first round, he'd have a chance. Interesting. Oh, kick for kick, that's cool. And Chimaev just all over him. Dude, this guy is wild. I think it's just, like, his lankiness and just so determined, you know? I think I'm going live with Jeffrey. Peace out. Okay, later, guys. If you guys are still on, send me the link when I get off. This is giving me Nurmagomedov vibes slash just like Russian slash Dagestani style, which isn't my favorite, but it gets the job done, clearly. It just seems like Duplessis is not sure what to do in this position. He just looks trapped, which he is. Ugh. A bunch of, like, knees kinda to the thigh. Ooh, ooh, he almost went in for the choke, but then Duplessis blocked it. Seen Cosmo tear out quick. Does he? Like, if it doesn't end quickly, he tires out over time. I could see that. Well, he has, like, ever since COVID, right? He's had those, like, breathing issues, I think. Sorry, it's just same old thing. So, just not much to say right now. It just really seems like Cosmot's just really trying to tire him out. Right. Man, he's really making Drickus look bad right now. Or, like, just exposing a hole for sure. But then again, it's just hard to even for anyone to even just get out of that type of style, like, once they grab you, that's it. They lock. They do they just treat fighters like rag dolls, pretty much what it is. That's why I'm not a huge fan of it because it's just like, "Alright, uh, it's not entertaining to me, but it is what it is." Round 3, here we go. Immediately shoots, has his back again, almost like the same exact thing. This is just very typical, like, side control. Oh my god. I'm telling you, I swear I get anxiety just, like, oof, just imagining yourself being smothered by this guy. Ugh, ugh. Did Chimaev wrestle bears too? Probably. I would not put it past him, probably. Thinking I was way off on this pick. It's okay. Can't win them all. We can't win them all. Up Jay Sky. That was absolutely right how this fight would go. Grab ass for 5 rounds. That's not by decision. That sounds about right to me. Yep, sounds about right. Yep, 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 yep. A crucifix again? For real? That's insane. That's insane. The elbows. It seems like he struggles getting the right angle to actually, like, drop bombs when he's on top. I wonder if it's because he's so long and lanky. Wow, this is brutal, dude. Well, at least it might go 5, so I kinda want yeah, true. I can definitely see this going the full 5, but it shouldn't, right? Like, might as well just throw in the towel at this point. Unless they somehow end up standing. I don't know. I mean, there we go. Oh, oh, trying to get the choke. Trying to get the choke. He can't get it. He can't get it. Ooh, so Jamaevon has his back. She's trying to get the choke rear naked, but like he can't really get the right position on him. He let it go. End of round. I really don't want to see 2 more rounds of that, dude. Ugh. I mean, there is something to be said about withstanding, being able to defend against someone like Chimaev. Like, that in itself is pretty impressive, I'd say. Vitricus. But other than that, not going too well for him. Franklin says, "Have you seen Weapons?" Yeah, they actually asked me that later or earlier. Dude, I loved it. Loved Weapons. Great, great original screenplay for sure. I hear that it's been doing so well that they're thinking of doing a sequel, so I'm pretty excited about that. Did you watch it? Let me know what you thought. Okay. Duplessis like, "Not again. I do not wanna go down again." But he's down. 'Cause this is just very a la Nurmagomedov. Crazy movie, especially the finale. There may be a prequel. Yeah, I'm excited for that. Yeah, I really enjoyed it. I enjoyed the ending too. I really like Julia Garner, though. I think she's doing great. I loved her in Ozark back then too. Great series if you guys haven't seen it. I think it's probably still on Netflix. Damn, telling you, ragdolling. Chimera ragdolling. Jeez. Warning, warning by the ref, telling them they gotta work. Rogan says he disagrees. I hear what Rogan's saying, but I also think he should be like, those little baby tap punches and, like, that he's doing, like, I feel like, can't you just make those a little more forceful at some point? Like, it's kind of ridiculous. So, I hear Rogan, but at the same time, he's just holding position, and then those little strikes, the baby strikes are, like, milking it. I'm live, hopefully everything is solid. Ah! I'm excited for you. Yeah, once this is over, I'll see if you guys are still on, and I'll ask you for a link. Your start off, rough with Wolfman. I liked Wolfman, dude. I thought it was awesome, but I know, a lot of people didn't like it. Jace Guy I like your name, Jace Guy. That's a cool name. Cosmot loves the knee butt. For real, though. Like, dude, I mean, I guess overall it's effective, right? So, but it's mainly about him holding position. See ya, see ya. I'd rather watch Cosmo wrestle a bear. Same, same, dude. Ooh, he separated them. You know what, Rogan? It's not all about you, okay? Oh, was that a slap from Trickus? I thought I saw a slap. He's right back in the same position. This is insane. Oh my god. Yellow card. Oh, is it 100 Cosmots that defeat a gorilla. I think less than that. No way UFC will ever replace boxing as more skilled fighting in my book, for man grab ass fights like this. Um, mm, when mixed martial arts plays out and, you have, like, a good, like, BJJ specialist versus, like, a boxer or something like that, it could get really interesting, and in those types of matchups, I would argue are a lot more entertaining than boxing, but yeah, I feel you and I hear you with these types of fights because I fucking hate these types of fights too. It's just so blah, you know? Yeah, okay. Here we go. Here we Do you remember the yellow card from Pride FC? I don't know, refresh my memory. I didn't really watch a ton of Pride, only for work purposes. It was a little before my era. Here we go. Duplessis trying to stay up for his dear life, but is down yet again. This is what the Hulksters ref wrestling thing gonna be like in Cleveland at the end of the month. Two dudes grab each other for 20 minutes. Hopefully not. Woof. Woof. Boxing been on fire the last 2 years. See, that's the other thing. I haven't really kept up with a ton of boxing. 'Cause all the matches I've watched have been okay, but I also haven't watched a ton, so I can't really speak too much on that. But I will say UFC, in terms of entertainment, UFC has been on a slump, I feel like. I used to be way more into the fights. Not only, like, entertaining wise, but, like, emotionally, like, I would get nervous, you know? And I just don't feel that as much anymore, and I think that that also has to do with, like, what I was saying before, where I used to be, like, invested in the fighters' stories and, like, I just feel like there were a lot more, fighters with, like, outgoing personalities where you could kinda get more into it, you know? But lately, it's not really been like that. But I mean, coincidentally enough, UFC's been doing better than ever, like, in terms of sales and stuff. So, I don't know. Who am I, you know? Boxing been great last 2 years. Problem with UFC now is they're losing all their yeah, exactly, exactly. We just don't have great stories, rivalries, personalities in general, and it's for sure 100% lacking in that regard. People are still into it though, like, so Duplessis is on top right now, so that's kinda cool that he did a little sweep. Oh, 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 guillotine attempt, but didn't get it. Shoot. I'm, like, low key now rooting for Duplessis just because he's been through all this shit. Uh, fighters would lose a percentage of their purse for inactivity. Um, what yeah, I mean, you mean should, yeah. Yeah, there's a lotta weird things about UFC when it comes to that, I think. Jace Guy says, "No way was Kazma gonna stand there and trade." Like, yeah, right. No way, then DDP had a chance. Exactly. There's no way, and somebody like Chimaev is, like, way too determined to even let that happen. Like, it's just not going to happen at all. I mean, they're up right now, but it's not gonna last too long. Watch. Oh my god. This is brutal to watch. Oh, stuff to take down. Oh, okay. Oh, full mount by Duplessis. What a little you have 27 seconds, dude. Are you gonna finish it or not? Ain't gonna happen. Alright. That's it. That's it. Shemaya with the win. Called it. Kazmat looks like a guy at my dry cleaners in DDP and DDP is white from South Africa, so you know he's super racist. Well, that's what the whole, like, drama was back when he was going at it with Izzy, and he was saying some racist shit back then. So, yeah, not a fan of DDP, not a big fan of DDP. But I will say though, I said it earlier, but the last like, when he won the belt, he didn't he I don't remember exactly. I think he might have apologized for the way that his comments came off, I think is what he apologized for, and he seemed to be a little more humble, so I was like, "Alright, look, if you can act right, then we'll see." We'll see how he continues. Yeah, but those initial comments were, like, terrible. I'm saying that's how they did it in Pride. Oh, with the yellow card. Gotcha, gotcha, gotcha. Yeah, I really don't remember too much. I'm just glad ref actually stopped the grab ass and sit him up. Here we go. Yep. Yeah, I was actually happy for that too. I don't know why Rogan was so adamant. Like, I get Rogan's argument, but it's like, dude, he's not doing much with it though. Yes, he has position, which okay, but the ref is just saying like, "Do something with it," which I don't think there's anything wrong with that. I think the ref was in the right. Like I said, 5 rounds of crap. This guy. I miss Pride. The no weight classes was amazing. Dude, back in the day, sheesh. Okay, let's see this decision. Yep, Chimaev wins. What do you know? There was a robbery earlier in night women's match. What? Oh, you're talking about, like, the actual fight. I was like, "Where was the robbery?" All concerned. Oh, really? I need to watch that. Oh, you're talking about, Andrade? Andrade was in the prelims, right? I always thought DDP was even lucky to have a title to begin with. You know, I was, but then there was one fight, I think one of his defense fights was pretty convincing. I think it was his last fight. But yeah, I feel you. I never really been on the DDP bandwagon thing. Who is Cosmo gonna fight next year? I was looking at the freaking rankings right now, and it's like there's not much in that division, honestly. Yeah, I don't know. That's a really good question. I'm telling you, UFC, I'm shocked that they're still doing so well with like sales and stuff because compared to before, like, what is this, you guys? Oh, like, I'm just not really super, super into it like I used to be. I do this because it's fun, it's something to do, but, like, I don't know. I hope things get better with the Paramount Plus, um, sell, but or not sell, the deal. So, like, maybe that'll bring new blood in, who knows? But they need to do something about these, but I don't know. It's not very exciting, like, as much as it was, is what I'm saying. Barboza. Barboza. Joe Rogan has weird tiny man legs like a chicken. I've seen him but you know what, though? What's crazy is, like, he actually is really good at, like, kicking. I remember seeing, like, a YouTube video of him kicking a bag, and he's just, like, crazy strong. But, yeah, he does have skinny legs. He has shortest chest in history. Sorry, I'm listening to Drickus right now. Yeah, says he's gonna get his belt back. Hey, Storm, he said he landed 510 strikes, second most in UFC history. JoJo, who do you want next for champion for this division? Low key, I don't really care about this division. That's why earlier when I started the stream, I was like, I'm not that excited for this card." But, yeah, I really don't care. I don't know this Imavov guy who's apparently number 1. I guess I'll look into him, but I'm not emotionally invested in this whole division, really. That's just me being honest right there. I'm still upset TKO bought my WWE and trying to squeeze every dollar out of that too now. UFC needs to sponsored like like Band-Aids or health insurance company. Yeah, they did buy off WWE. I don't know. I don't know how that's crazy. It doesn't really make sense to me, but I don't know. Apparently they're doing really well, so CDDP knew he got oh, yeah. Oh, yeah, he totally knew. I love the channel, JoJo. When can buy you dinner and watch UFC event with you? Never, because 'cause I'm always busy, but thank you, I appreciate you. Um, alright, let's go back to the screen here. Oh, yeah, I remember it, I learned how to do this, so did I? Here we go. Nope. Nope. Why do I keep okay, I can't I'm trying to figure this out, guys, but that's fine. I'll do it later. I figured it out earlier, and then now I don't know anymore. Show stream. There you go. Okay, so I wanted to do a different layout, but that's fine. That's fine. This is cool. Wait, how come it's not working though? I don't see it shifting on your end. Oh, it's because I'm on the different. Okay, got it. All right, so let's do a little recap here. So we got Tim Elliott versus Asakura. At first, I was kind of impressed by Asakura because he was very like he had some clean punches in the beginning and just quick, accurate, strong. But Tim Elliott really like killed it with this fight. Like he was amazing. Like I was impressed because I mean, like I said, I hadn't seen him fight in a while, and like it was cool to see him back, even though he was looking way different than before. But um, he had this like drunken fight style going on, which was really cool to see. And he did well. He did well. Won by submission, and yeah, cool fight. Next was Cannonier versus Paige. I was really excited for this one because I like both fighters a lot. They're both really good. They both have like KO power and stuff. So Paige I like personally because of his personality and he's just outgoing and he's a nerd like us. So it's always fun to see him. I kind of forgot about him too, but once I remembered who he was, I was like, "Oh, yeah, this guy was awesome." So I'm really excited to see where his career goes in the UFC. Um, but yeah, he won pretty decisively, I would say. It was a decision, but he was dominant, like, most of the time, and he dropped Cannonier, like, twice, which is also impressive in and of itself. So, yeah, Cannonier is a beast, dude. So, I had Cannonier on this one. Um, so yeah. The fact that Paige took it, that's cool. That's awesome. That was a fun fight. Next was Jeff Neal versus Carlos Prates. I had Jeff Neal. Just mostly because, like, I'm more familiar with him. Not gonna lie, it was a little bit of a biased pick on my side, like, not really going with stats or anything, I just felt more familiar. Um, and I don't know Brothers as much, so I didn't feel super confident picking him, um, but yeah, no, he won with a spinning elbow, dude, like, that was insane. Really cool to watch, because again, you don't really see too many, uh, wins like that as of late, so yeah, he was just seemed very loose, very confident, like, a lot of great striking from him, but yeah, Brazilian dude. Pretty cool, pretty cool. This whole card, was actually really good, so I was happy about that. Then we had Lerone Murphy versus Aaron Pico. Pico was a previous Bellator fighter, and dude dude got murked in the first round. Also, another spinning elbow. What are the chances? That was awesome by Murphy. I had Murphy on this one. I decided to go for the underdog actually, and he ended up winning. So that was awesome. Great fight. Highly recommend it. If you did not watch that, go check it out. And then Dricus versus Kazmat. I had Kazmat in this. Only because I mean, undefeated, every fight has been he's just so dominant, dude, all the time, and he just is relentless. His style's very much like Nurmagomedov. So yeah, I just felt like he was gonna ragdoll Dricus, and that's exactly what he did. Um, I felt bad for Dricus. I don't really like Dricus that much, but he's a good fighter and he's a lot more well-rounded. But man, Chimaev was too much for him, and he got smothered in this fight, and lost the belt. So, yeah, that's the wrap up, guys. I would say good card overall. Um, the last fight was pretty boring, but man, I mean, it is a testament to how good Chimaev is, but again, like, sometimes that kind of fight style is just not as entertaining in my eyes, so yeah, and as we were talking about towards the end, I do kinda wish that I was a little more emotionally invested in these fights like I used to be. So, yeah, I'm hoping for more personality types, going forward, and hopefully the Paramount Plus deal will bring new blood in and, um, yeah, I'm hopeful for the future of the UFC. Right now, I do personally feel like it's in a little bit of a slump in terms of, like, storylines, you know? And yeah. Anyways, that's about it, guys. But I'm gonna end here and thank you guys for joining me. I had a ton of fun. It's always really nice kind of watching the fights with you guys because I really don't have a ton of friends that like fights like this. So it's always cool just chatting it up with you guys about it. But yeah, appreciate you guys. Hit the like if you liked it, subscribe. Um, no pressure, but that'd be cool. And that way we could enjoy future events together. But yeah, all right, guys, have a great weekend, and I will catch you all later.